Zach.
Hey, John, we still haven't been able to get Kristi Noem out to Rock Creek Park to ride a horse with you. We know that she is your favorite new congressperson after your horse riding trip in South Dakota. But here's what she had to say yesterday about the new freshman class.
Great. The freshman class is not just historic in size. We plan to be historic in the results that we deliver for the American people. So we ran campaigns and asked the American people to not just listen to what we said, but watch when we do when you elect us. We plan to deliver results.
Kristi Noem, congressperson-elect from South Dakota, but we're joined right now by Jill Lawrence, Politics Daily. You wrote about the GM IPO. Who'd have thought 2 years ago? I actually had a bet with Jon Karl about whether Congress would bail out GM. I lost. But now, you know, the government might make money on this whole thing.
Government could make money if it can be patient enough and just hang on to its remaining shares, and hopefully, you know, for the country, the company will keep going up. I mean, it had an initial public offering that was better received than I think anyone could have expected, even the president.
But Jill, I guess the question is, and you can look at the banking bailout, you know, TARP, and you look at the repayments that are happening there, and the government may recoup much of that $700 billion. We don't know if the government will actually make money and recoup everything from GM, but we'll certainly recoup a lot of it. But at what point, if ever, does bailout then not become a dirty word? Does the political optic ever change on that, or is that already kind of what it is?
I think that may be set in stone at this point. I mean, you have got people who are against it ideologically. It doesn't matter if the government could make a huge profit and they are against it. I mean, that's what Pat Toomey, a new senator from Pennsylvania, believes, he told me. And then you have people who are just, you know, see it as a proxy for the size of government. So, you know, they don't like the fact that we spent all this money, and they're not really paying that much attention to the fact that we're getting it back, unfortunately for Presidents Bush and Obama, who made those decisions. I would say that the fact that they made them and they're badly received, not nearly as negative as if it hadn't been done and the consequences predicted by economists had happened. You know, another 1 million jobs lost without the auto bailout, and 2 to 3 million over the course of all the bailouts.
Now, you heard the congressman just now. We asked him about raising revenue, but all the commissions out there say you need to do that. He danced around. He did not want to be pinned down. Do you think these deficit commissions are they DOA on Capitol Hill? I mean, that's kind of the dirty little secret, right?
Well, I don't think that they're DOA. From what I gather, the flashpoint will come when Congress needs to vote on raising the debt limit. And a lot of conservatives were elected this year saying they opposed that. They did not want to, we're already $13.7 trillion in debt. We have a $14.3 trillion limit. They don't want to raise that, and they're going to vote no. Now, this could lead to a default, which could lead to global panic, you know, economic, somebody described it as cardiac arrest at home. It's brinksmanship. And so the deficit commissions, the two major bipartisan ones, are hoping that the trade-off is going to be, okay, we'll get serious about the deficit and deficit spending and the debt, and if we do that, then we will approve an increase in the debt limit. So that's the bargaining chip. I don't know if it's going to work. There are real huge differences. I mean, both of these commissions are proposing new taxes. I mean, just blatant new taxes, 15% increase in the gas tax on one, 6.5 cent new sales tax in the other. These could be non-starters. You know, and once you start unraveling.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's all we have time for today. Jon Karl over there on Capitol Hill. This has been your edition of Top Line here. You want to take us away?
And we should say Rick Klein is not feeling well today, so let's just give a get well soon to Rick Klein. And thank you for watching Top Line.